and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Engineer's Life series. And today, we're going to be jumping into some refined storage and finally cleaning up our world of all of our chest monsters. We're also going to go ahead and make it all wireless. So let's go ahead, let's jump on into today's episode. Before we get started here today, guys, I just wanted to let you know I'm changing up the schedule. Basically, I'm getting rid of it. We're not going to have a schedule anymore. Mostly because, like, a little while ago, I was, before I took my first huge break from YouTube and started streaming and stuff, I kind of got burnt out back then, and it's kind of the same thing now. Basically, I just felt like I had to get a video out each week, and, like, right now, I'm kind of having a hard time finishing a video each week. I'm kind of struggling to keep up, basically, so just so I don't get completely burnt out and tired of YouTube, I'm gonna get rid of the schedule and just work on videos, so that way, basically, I don't feel like I have to have a video out each week and that don't, like, stress me out or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just upload whenever one's ready. That is what I'm gonna do from now on. So just thought I'd let you guys know of that, so you don't think I, like, disappeared or anything like that for some reason. But anyway, let's go ahead, guys. Let's jump back into today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. It is officially time, guys. Today we are building a storage system to finally clean up the huge chest monster I have spread out throughout my entire world. So we're gonna dive into some refined storage, I believe it's called. Yeah, refined storage. We're gonna dive into that today, and we're gonna start building up a good storage system, basically. And before we do that, though, I did realize I forgot to build one machine that we are going to need to basically get silicon, I believe it was, and that is the sag mill. So we need to build that as well. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's start crafting this stuff up. Then we gotta figure out where we're gonna even put it. I'm not quite sure where we'd put a storage system. You know, if the items are safe if we destroy it, I might throw it over here for now, but I feel like it might be nice to put it over with all the machines, which I plan on putting over here in the future. But yeah, let's go ahead, let's start crafting, guys. We'll figure out other things later on. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, all that great stuff. So let's go ahead, let's get crafting. Okay, so everything is officially ready to go, guys, or pretty much everything. We're missing, like, the storage discs and stuff, but yeah, I've kind of run out of, like, iron and all that, so I have to go do a little bit of mining, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that. But anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw everything over here. So we may as well, yeah, just put everything down for now because, well, everywhere else around here, as you can see, there's wires everywhere. I think it's safer in this corner so I don't die again. And as you probably noticed, I've died a few times, at least twice already, so I want to put it over here so I'm not running through this huge mess of wires and I can be a little bit more safe. At least that's the plan. Hopefully I don't die anymore. But yeah, let's hook this right up. Oh, I need this down. There we go. Perfect. Now we just gotta get the crafting grid, place it here. You just have to have these sitting next to each other. And I'm not sure if I can place this here. I know it works if I place it here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And there we go. We got the crafting grid. So basically, once we get the stuff we need to like store things, once we get the storage disks, we can just craft everything here, and that's why I kind of went for the crafting grid. That way we can just easily craft stuff when we need it, so that will be awesome. But anyway, now I just need to go ahead and get the storage disks and all that kind of stuff. I need to craft those up, but to do that, I have to go mining and get in some iron and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump into a bit of mining, and I'll be back once I get everything I need to finish up the storage disks and stuff. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so we now have our storage disk thing, 64K whatever, I'm guessing it's gigabytes. Anyway, that is officially completed. I decided to get the biggest one there is because why not, may as well. Now how do we use this thing? I think we just plop it in here like this, and now we should be able to put items in, so that means I should be able to start cleaning up this huge mess. Oh, that was some lag. Clean up this huge mess I have going on here, right? Yes, there we go, look at that. 871 items in, we're using up a total of 1% of the storage space there. So now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put all my ores in here and everything that's laying around. Probably except for like stone, which I have an absolute crap ton of in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Make my place look a little bit nicer with a little less clutter everywhere, less of a chest monster. I'll be right back once I do a little bit of cleaning. And a little while later, guys, and we officially have moved everything down here. We officially have no more chest monsters. We only have chests that I kinda need to keep at places to store things in those places, but everything else has officially been moved down here. And guess what? We used up a total of 45.7k out of the 64k. Like, we are almost full, 71% full. We had a lot of stuff. This isn't including, obviously, oh, walk right into that. Good job, me. Yeah, obviously not including all the stone and stuff I have lying around. I just left that stuff over there because otherwise we would have been needing a lot more storage space. But anyway, so looking in here, you can see all the items, all that kind of stuff. If you need to look up stuff like, for example, iron. We have pretty much no iron, but as you can tell, you can look that up. I think we're low on copper as well, right? Yeah, we're really low on copper, so we definitely have to go do some mining. I definitely have to do that. And, you know, it'd be a good idea to get like some kind of auto miner at some point. I know there's a thing in this pack that we can use to mine for us so we don't have to go caving all the time. So I think next episode we should definitely get into that, because I'm running real low on resources, and I actually have to go do some mining and stuff, for sure. But anyway, got all of that. We might want to make another one of these, like I said. If I make a few more, I can just like shove all this stuff in here too, and that'd be pretty awesome. Alright, so there's actually a few more things I want to do right now. So basically for our crafting thing here, we can actually make it wireless, which will be pretty awesome. Now, what we need to do that is we're going to need this wireless transmitter, and this here has to be placed on a cable. Now, this has like a really short range. From what I got from a YouTube video, a YouTube tutorial there, was it's about 16 blocks away from it, and you can upgrade it with this ranged upgrade to be, I believe it was 48 blocks away. And yeah, so you'll also need this, the wireless crafting monitor. I'm getting this one because I believe, well, crafting's in the name, you must be able to craft at it, right? And then we have this wired charger here. I'm hoping this will be able to charge up our wireless crafting monitor when we make it. Fingers crossed for that. But anyway, we also have these things here. Now what these allow you to do is, say, if you have like everything hooked up, you can basically place one of them here and then place another one somewhere else in your world, and you can actually have it link up to like this storage here, which is pretty nice. So if you have like, say, I don't know, like a bunch of stuff like right behind me there, but it's like somewhere else in your world, you can link it up there. Or you could have your wireless transmitter also connect through that as well, so you can access your storage with this from wherever you are in your world as well. So that's pretty nice. So I want to get into that stuff, but my main problem right now is I am completely out of iron, as you guys seen there. A little bit sad there, so I gotta go do some mining, and then we'll jump into this and set up some wireless storage. So a little bit random here, but while I was mining away, I ended up hearing a villager. And well, that's exactly what I found, an archaeologist. So it looks like you can get bones from him. You can also sell bones to him. We do have a skeleton spawner, so that's a pretty good deal probably. Just gotta set that up. We get this illegal shovel here. Can only be used in crafting. Okay, cool. We got a hat that probably won't fit me. Nice. Alright, and that's all? Okay. And he's got nothing in his chest. This guy's poor. He's broke. Maybe we gotta bring him back to our place at some point. So, before we get back into the crafting of wireless stuff for a storage thing, I found out that the sag mill here is actually really good for getting ores and stuff. So, usually with the crusher here, you get like 2 ore grit plus extra like say 10 or whatever, depending on what you're grinding up. With this here, because of these grinding ball things you can make, which aren't too hard to make, you just need like 5 of a certain ore. And this here, this is the one I'm using, the orange ones. There's just gold and redstone in the industrial blast furnace. So they're pretty easy to make, and you get like 24 per like thing you craft there, so it's like really cheap and easy to make. But anyway, usually when I put in 1 stack, I'd get like, you know, I'd get 2 stacks back, like 2 stacks of tin. But I'm actually getting well over like 2 stacks, as you can see. I'm almost up to 3 now, so yeah, this is a lot better of a way to actually get your ore and stuff. So just thought I'd let you guys know of that. Alright, so everything's officially put together, guys, so let's go ahead, let me show you what I done. So I got a charging station here. It's a different one from what I was planning to use, but it does work. You can just right click, throw your thing in, right click again, you get it back. There you go. It's all good. Anyway, with these grids and stuff, I should probably tell you, if you want to connect it to your like storage system, you actually have to shift click on the controller here. So make sure you do that, so that way it's all connected up and you can like access all of your stuff from wherever. And now for the wireless transmitter, I went ahead, I made a few range upgrades because So you can see it's 48 blocks. Without any of them, you can only reach up to 16 blocks away. So make sure you have your range upgrades here in it, so that way you can get a little ways away from here and still be able to get into your everything you need and all that. And one thing I accidentally did, I made this crafting monitor. Well, I didn't accidentally make it, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Basically, I think I need to have, let's see, there's a crafter here somewheres. Right here, crafter. So, the crafter here, I think I need to have that for this thing to work. Because it looks like you have like a list of things that you could tell the thing to craft, and yeah, it'll craft it for you. I'm assuming that's how that works. So yeah, accidentally did that, but that's not a big deal. I can just save that there for later. But we do have the grid here, so let's take a look and see how far we can go. That's 48 blocks, but how far away is 48 blocks? Can I reach it way over here? Yeah, I can still reach it here. Let's try over in this room. Yeah, out of range. Let's see, how close do we gotta get? How close do we gotta go? Right here. So right here is about how far this will reach. So that's quite a ways away. But as you know, I want to put all my machines over here. So that being out of, like, way out of range is kind of not a good thing. But thankfully, there is a thing we can do about that. There is something we're capable of doing. So with these network transmitters, we can actually set like one of these up at our current machine where it is over here, and the other one we will set up over here, and then we'll actually be able to put one of these things right here on it, and we'll get the signal over there as well. So that's pretty awesome. I'll have to have a quick look into that and try it out. It's a little bit expensive to make, but I think we can do it. I think I'll go ahead, I'll get started on that there. Alright, so I think I got everything together now, so let's go ahead, let's take a look and see what we gotta do with it all. So, what I made was network receiver, we got the transmitter, I made another wireless transmitter thing here as well, and I made a few upgrades for that wireless transmitter, and we have this network card that we're gonna need for these things here. So let's go ahead, let's start putting this stuff down. Now, I believe for the network transmitter, I believe this goes with the core blocks, so we should just place this right here. Yeah, and then we place a network card in once we have this where we want it to be. Alright, cool, so we do that. Now what we want to do is I want to have access to the storage from way over here, so we're going to want to go over this way. And I'm just gonna set it up on the bridge for right now. I'll probably move it later. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We'll just set it right here just so we can test this out. So I think what we do is we do this, place it down, we get the network card, and you know what? While we're here, we may as well do this. I think we can just do that. Like that, and we throw these in. 48 blocks, nice. Now, I believe what we do, we just right-click. Yes, now it says there, underneath the name there, it says link to these coordinates, so that means it's connected. So let's go back over to this one now. And now we just gotta put the chip in, and I think it should be working. And now we just go ahead, we throw the network card here, right back in here. And it tells us that our other thing is 81 blocks away, so it should be all connected now. So let's go ahead, let's run back over and take a look. Now, I believe it was just on the other side of this bridge was how far it could reach before. So if I like take a look here, this is how far it could reach before, but now, as you can see, this is all powered on. So you don't actually need a power source, but I'm assuming since that keeps track of like how far away the blocks are, I can only assume like the further away, the more power it probably uses up. So you know, just keep an eye out for that when you're setting this up. I'm assuming it's that way. I could be completely wrong, though. Anyway, go ahead, test this out. And there we go. We have access to our entire inventory. That is awesome. And like I said, you don't need to hook this up to any power, but it probably uses up more over there. And that is how you basically extend this all around your world. I can make another one of these. I could put it like way up at my windmill and stuff like that, and over by my farms, and then we'll have like access over there as well. Anyway, that is all set up, so that is awesome. Storage is all good to go. This will make mining this area out and building this a lot easier for me. So that is awesome. And yeah, storage is complete. The world's no longer a huge mess. Now that we officially have a storage room all set up and ready to go, and we can access it from all over the base, which is awesome. Or at least all down here, not really up at the surface yet, but the details, we'll get to them later. We'll do that in a future episode. But for right now, that is going to be it for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new for more modded Minecraft in the future. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And until then, well, have a great time. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I can't say a great week anymore since I don't have a schedule. Great time. There we go. And see you guys next time.